Like the drug coke?
Huh?
Like the drug coke?
Yeah. They would eat it like it was going out of style. And I told them, I said, if you do this, you're either going to come back quartermaster or you won't come back at all. Well, one of them, like I say, he got high. He tried to swim the South China Sea.
That's not going to work out.
No, stupid things like that. But so they sent a boat out to get him, and he come back. Then I took him to LBJ, and he got down there, and the company commander was going to court-martial him, and he gave him a choice. He said, either you come clean, or you're going to get court-martialed.
What's that, court-martial?
That's the same as being in jail with an attorney representing that he doesn't get life imprisonment. And actually he straightened up. He got back to the company, and when I left there, he was a sergeant. That's how things worked out for him, but some people it didn't work out at all. And like I say, it was a good life. I mean, I myself, sure, I was away from my family 4 times. But most of the time, they were with me when we went to Europe. And it was a good assignment, it was a good duty. And the people there, they were all right, but I'm just an NCO. That's as far as I would go, so I got out of service.
Okay, I have a question. When you came back from Korea and you went to Vietnam, did you pick up the rank that you left from Korea, or did you start
I stayed
lower?
the rank. I stayed the rank.
Okay. And did you?
I was a platoon sergeant, but I didn't hold the rank of platoon sergeant. In the infantry, you have the first sergeant, the platoon sergeant, and then you have squad leaders. Well, I was a platoon sergeant, but not the rank. And I didn't mind it. It was, like I say, nowadays, of course they got 2 wars, they have war going on, but they had, what was it, we had the first sergeant, platoon sergeant, squad leader, and then come down to the rifleman, the BAR man. But I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all.
When you were in Vietnam, did you ever, or did anybody ever find booby traps around?
Well, we had special designated people for that. If you were new in the company commander was going to send you down to a spider web hole in the ground, and you didn't know what you were going to run into. We had this sergeant first class, platoon sergeant. Well, he thought he was it. Command told him, he said, well, we're going out on patrol, and you're going to go down the first hole we find. Why? He said, because it's your turn. And all they go down there with is a 45 and a flashlight. And you don't know what you're going to hit. They have snakes over there. They call them 2 for 1. You take one step and you're dead. Yep.
Did you ever, like, for the snakes or anything, did you ever wear extra protection to
Well,
provide just
you
in
couldn't
case
wear
the
extra
snake-
protection because you're going down a hole about that big around. Then when you got down there, it might be booby trapped. But once you got down in the hole and you saw where you were going, it was big enough for a hospital. They had they had one we went into that had a 30-bed hospital down underground.
For the enemy?
They were smart. They were smart.
Did you ever take over those and use it for your own?
No, we usually blew them up because you didn't know what was lurking in that place. And they would, well, the company commander tell you, if you find something, blow it. And we did.
And I'm guessing that's why they sent one person down, so...
Well,
no.
Normally he would go down and he would come back up and say, hey, this is this down there. And then we'd send 5 or 6 people down there and blow it up.
What type of explosive did you use? Like
C2,
okay, so
C4,
basically satchel charges.
Bangalore torpedoes.
You ever get attacked from the sky, or
Hmm?
you ever get attacked from the sky? Like any enemy aircraft ever attack you, or?
I didn't worry about it. We never did. But we get attacked on the ground because you could be sitting in your bunker and nothing. The next night you might get hit with all hell. They would throw everything at us. And when I was in the 101st, we got hit by 6 snappers. They come in, they penetrated our area.
Now, what's a snapper?
Huh?
What's a snapper?
He carried C2, C4, and they would put them all around the post where we were. They'd blew the fence down and come in, and we'd sit there and pick them off. It was, you heard of Way, the imperial capital of Vietnam. They had a firefight there in '68. I wasn't there, but they were finding bodies on top of bodies that snappers killed. And the North Vietnam, actually in South Vietnam, they have no respect for human life like we have it. We had GIs. You would find them in almost any place, bodies dead. They were killed by the Arvins or the Vietnamese.
I heard stories from World War II that, like the Japanese, when they thought they were going to be captured, they said they would surrender, then they pulled a pin on the grenade. Did you ever have anything like that happen?
No. But one time in the Korean War, there were some prisoners taken, and the company commander told the Jeep driver, load them in the Jeep and take them back to the POWs. Well, 10 minutes later, the driver in the Jeep was back. Company commander said, where are they at? He said, they tried to escape, sir. He shot them. I mean, sure, we were fighting them. Well, the Chinese had no respect for human lives. Yeah.
What kinds of things did they do? What kinds of things did they do?
Yeah, they, we had the time in South Korea, or North Korea, that we went into the bank of North Korea and blew it up. And I still have money from that bank. I'll have to dig it up and show it to you one of these days. Matter of fact, you could take it to school with you.